The New York Rangers are going into 2024 as the best team in hockey. 25-9-1, the first team to 50 points. Artemi Panarin is a man on a mission to shut those critics up. And the Rangers have finally become that team to where if you put them on the power play, there's a good chance you're fishing the puck out of your own net. Oh, and they have the best goaltending duo in the NHL. And I'm officially coining them the Bounce Back Blue Shirts. Before yesterday's game, we had some injury updates. It was put out by Larry Brooks on Friday and confirmed by the Rangers on Saturday that Filipino has returned to Czechia to continue his rehab process. Laviolette said that this was another step in his recovery. This will be a good reset for him to go back to Czechia. They're trying something different. He hasn't progressed as quickly as the Rangers had hoped for. And now there's some concern, no doubt, if Filipino will return this season. Laviolette said on Saturday that they do expect him to return. But still, this isn't a good sign of him returning sooner rather than later. It is a step forward in his recovery for his personal health, which is the most important thing more than anything. Really hoping Filipino can come back at some point this season and join this team. Believe it or not, he's still a big part of this core. Been here for a very long time, the third longest tenured Ranger. I know a lot of people might not think of it, but this team definitely misses him. And as for Kaapo Kakko, who hasn't played since the end of November, has continued to skate on his own per Laviolette on Saturday. Another guy who the Rangers do miss in their lineup, whether he was putting up points or not. The Rangers do miss Kaapo Kakko as well. And no real progression. Now we're in January, so we're going to end up seeing what happens over the next couple weeks with these two players. But the Rangers definitely miss these two guys. And let's talk about the reason why we're sitting here today. Once again, highlighted in gold, Artemi Panarin. The team's MVP, no question. Maybe a top 3 MVP candidate in the league right now. After his hat trick last night, 23 goals, 27 assists. He's got 50 points already. He's flying out there. This is the fastest I've seen him skate as a New York Ranger. He is flying through the TV screen. He's winning races in the offensive zone. He has his confidence back to make a dynamic offensive play. His line mates have that confidence as well. They have that confidence in him. And it's a huge, huge reason, maybe the reason, for the New York Rangers' success. It's MVP-like, it's superstar-like, it's all-world-like. He is handling the bright lights of New York City. I mentioned his line mates have a lot to do with it. Let's start with Vincent Trocheck. When Drury signed the deal, I was very happy. I always liked Vinny T as a player. We didn't know too much about him when he came in. We didn't know if he was going to gel with Artemi Panarin, but man, let me tell you, he has the opportunity to play with Artemi Panarin when Filipino went down with injury, and it's been a match made in heaven. That whole line, including Lafreniere as well, are all working together. They're working together as a unit to retrieve pucks along the boards. Their puck possession in the offensive zone has been great. Off the rush, they've been really good as well. They're all moving their feet, and I know it's such a simple thing to dissect and talk about, but when you really have a line who's all moving their feet and they're all going, it really makes a difference, and the Rangers' second line is proving that. It's a pivotal reason why they've been so successful. They're making space for themselves and each other, and it's up to all 3 of their games. Trocheck with 33 points in 35 games, a 62.4 faceoff percentage, by the way, still tops of the league. Lafreniere's got 22 points in 35 games, very quiet 22 points in 35 games. Has slowed down over the last month or so after that really hot start. And a lot of people were concerned with Mika Zibanejad over the last couple months, and I said not to worry about Mika 9-3. He is this team's #1 center, and he has proved that to us over the last month. Since December 1st, Mika Zibanejad is tied for 3rd in the NHL in points with 21 in 14 games played. Only Aho and McKinnon have more, tied with Austin Matthews. Him and Chris Kreider are never going to be split up. We know that, and that's a reality. They have landed on Blake Wheeler as their right winger at the moment, and he's done a very good job on that line. I know he's still looking a little bit slow, but I think that he's done a 180 from the beginning of the season, and he has really helped that line. This team is oozing offense from the top 6. The bottom 6 has been rock solid too. Not going to blow you away, but it's getting the job done, and they are a hard-working bottom 6 who earn their ice time. I'm not going to dissect the bottom 6 too much. Do I think it's our playoff bottom 6? No, I don't. But it's January. I'm not going to dissect it too much, like I said. I'm not going to wipe the smile off my face because the bottom 6 has been playing very well for the New York Rangers, and so is the D-core. The D-core has looked good. The D-core has looked okay at times. It's a very long season. You're going to have ups and downs as a player, as a decor, as a team. You're going to have ups and downs. So when the decor looks shaky for a game and then good for the next 2 or 3 games, I'm not going to wipe the smile off my face. I'm going to be very happy with the way the Rangers have played this season. There's no cause for concern at the moment for the decor, I would say. Well, we're good. But that goes for the whole team, honestly. Not the end of the world if they lose a game. They bounce right back. The loss the other night against the Panthers is a perfect example. It was a fun game that ended with the Rangers on the wrong side of it. You know, it's hockey. It's going to happen. The Rangers are going to end up on the wrong side of games where they play okay. You know, maybe not play the best. Maybe you think they should win, but they don't. Anyway, the New York Rangers goaltending is sexy. Jonathan Quick and Igor Shesterkin are the best goaltending tandem right now in the NHL. Quick with the .916 save percentage, Igor with a .911 save percentage, and that is getting better. They're both under a 2.7 goals against average. And like I said, Igor Shesterkin's finding his game. Again, I'll go back to my point, and it goes towards everything, honestly. It's okay to have a bad game. Making it more than one is where there's cause for concern. And Igor Shesterkin has prevented himself from making it multiple bad games. And that's been the motto so far for this season, man. This really has been a no-quit in New York team. And that's why I'm calling them the bounce-back blue shirts. An underrated stat in my opinion here, the Rangers have the best winning percentage in 1-goal games. They are very comfortable keeping it close. They've lost 9 games in regulation, 1 in a shootout. They've only lost back-to-back games 1 time. That's it. That's pretty good. That's solid. We take those. And they're doing it by winning faceoffs. Trocheck's still the best faceoff man in the NHL. Mika Zibanejad's faceoffs have been improving. He's got good games. He's got bad games. The Rangers are still hovering around a top 3 faceoff team in the NHL. And I mentioned earlier the power play, man. Ever since Artemi Panarin and Adam Fox came to this team, I really do think the power play took a step in the right direction, into a team where the Rangers' power play is pretty good. Holy shit, it's at another level. They have a lethal power play. It's safe to say. It's so dominant. They're finally the team where you don't want to put them on the power play, and it's very nice to see. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Thank you so much for the support over the 2023. Let's carry it over into the 2024. Subscribe if you guys are brand new. Leave some questions about the upcoming year down below for New York Rangers and hockey in general. I'll answer them, and maybe in a future video. Like I said, leave a like if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.
Yeah! The hat trick. The hat trick.
And the hats come flying out from Rangers.
I was just about to grab a hat, I swear.
That's unbelievable.
It's a power play goal. And it's 5-1 Rangers.
Whoa.
She almost hit